Alright, ladies. What's going on the Saturday night? Or Sunday night? Wow. I'm a day off. That's terrible. Planting some corn. I was trying to figure out, I forget what it is on Thunder Script to clear the acres that you've done down there underneath the speedometer and stuff, but oh well. I hear you, Benny. It was a late night of racing last night. I could use another day. So freaking hot and humid. What's everybody else up to? Oh boy. Tomorrow's gonna be nasty. Over 100 degrees here. Oh, nice, Jake. You watched that online or that at a farm show? Finally feels like summer. Yeah, right. I was just fine with it, Benny. You know, barely touching 90, 95. It don't need to get crazy hot. Ah, big tractor power. Yeah. I'm surprised he got his hands on something with that. At least I'm on lower seed rate over here. I got the drill going on course play in my field over by Tillman, and that one's silted clay, so she's burning through it pretty quick. Yeah, Simulation Farms. It's Hubbard, Nebraska by Texar Mapping. You can find it on Itch. Benny, I think I was like right around 400. I think. I'm trying to grow into it. I don't want to do a whole bunch of cheap money in and all that stuff and just play. I got $1 million and some dollar loan yet to go. I got some soybeans in the bin. Sold all of my corn, which I lowered the price of corn, but soybeans are still crazy expensive, so I think I'll be expanding here this summer once they go up through the roof. The new T61 71 81. Oh, interesting. Any big improvements on it, Jake? See, I'm still not over the 16x maps where the mirrors show just dark back there. But when you're outside of the general center of the map, that's what you get. Yes, Benny, I agree with you. I got some good plans to go with this save. We're gonna give it a shot, see how far I can go. Tillman and Scout have been kind of MIA lately. Well, myself too. I really haven't been on the server at all in the last 2 weeks. Just here and there. Oh yeah, 16x. She takes a bit. I mean, you look here. I'm the yellow. I got 400 acres, and it's only 4 fields for 400 acres. There's so much. I'm still going for my big feedlot. I want to get that done. Gotcha, Jake. I think it's the planner is what I got going on here. But, I mean, to tell you the truth, Benny, this one runs really good. And he built it kind of right with it being as hilly as it is. It blocks out, the terrain blocks out a lot of the trees and everything behind it. If it was a flat 16x map with everything in here, rendering and all that, it'd be crazy. But Lego, what's up? Thank you, Lego. Thank you. Whaling, good to see you here. No, simulation. So this is the way I'm gonna do this one. I'm kind of messing with it, see if I like it. I threw anhydrous on, so we're already up there. And the way precision farming's stupid, it only does it for the crop that you had in there before. So I just ran with I deactivated the automatic application rate, and I ran with a consistent rate. Then I'm going to come back through and side dress it. I very rarely play with a side dresser, so I figured I'd give it a shot this go around. I got my favorite tractor set up for it, so. Lego my ego. Are we actually going to get caught in some rain? Oh, I was going to say, good. That isn't coming until this evening. She's going to be raining a lot. Where's my music? There it is. Need to change your name to that one, Benny. You guys ready to see some tornadoes in 25? I don't know how to feel about that one, man. I really don't. I should have kicked the speed up on this planer, but it's realistic, so I stuck with it. Oh, you should know better now by now, Benny. Everything is toggable. I'm just... Are we going to get 5 a year? 1 every 3 years? Like... I want to mess with the probability so bad on it. I want to see what they got it set up for. Because if I can mess with it, I might make it like 1 every 10 years. But you don't know when you're going to get it. Not saying that I make it 10 years on a save, but... Definitely 1 a day. This year, it was crazy, dude. Farming with outlaw egg. Okay, outlaw. I get that, Jake. But I want to know if we can toggle just the tornado, or if the hail happens to stay in there, or what. And the other thing is, let's see if it's got to be in by a spline and it's going to go in that one place over and over. Unless they did it like something like the traffic. If they do it something like with the traffic where you have the spline set in there and it can pick one or the other, great. I'm with you there, Benny. Yeah, we don't need to make this into a tornado simulator. There's already games out there for that. It's gonna be a while. I should have set it up on course play, but I started cultivating this one too and realized I set it up for the course play to run the cultivator. Then I realized the anhydrous bar actually put her down as cultivating too. What's up, station? This one I don't even think is my biggest one, to tell you the truth. It's in between 34 and, oh, no, it's 138 is my biggest. So I got 77, 79. You guys doing the math? 51. And 143. Which 34 and 70 are going to go corn. 65 has wheat in it right now, so we're going to double crop some beans through it. And 138 is going to all beans. And I'm hoping to buy another field once I go and sell my beans that I got in the bin. Because, I mean, they're planting things already. I think I got it only set up for corn, soybeans. So one's narrow beans, lighter green is narrow beans, darker green is normal soybeans. Aaron, the tornadoes already cause crop damage, and there's a little speculation that they also cause damage to buildings. So definitely one of those things that I want to see if it causes damage to buildings. We got to get in there, rip it apart, see what it's all about. Actually, simulation station. You missed that. I haven't been on in the last couple weeks. Normally I run course play on a lot. The narrow beans for the drills are great, and that's what I really like about it. And I gotta remember, I never really did go back through and test, but I bumped the seed rate up a little bit on them, and then I also bumped the yield up. But I don't think I got the yield bumped up enough for narrow beans. I mean, it's not a huge... The thing about drilling beans, and one reason why a lot of people have gone away from it, right, in my area, is because it takes two planters then. You got a planter and you got a drill. But the drill beans are supposed to canopy sooner, so therefore it gets rid of the one or the second spray that you got to do in a year. I don't know. To me, in real life, no, I wouldn't do it. You can just change the plates on your planter. And farming simulator? Oh, heck yeah. That's pretty simple, Outlaw. If you got somebody that's got it, which I got rye in here and I should have put triticale in instead, but it's just a blend between rye and clover anyways, so I just haven't found a good texture for it, you know? Benny, any of my maps that I do, like Tahitian has it, Carol has it. Which other ones are released? I don't think I did it for Westby. No, that was way early. Look at the map XML, and you'll see my little section in there for precision farming. It took a lot of time to test that to like get it even somewhat close. I get it, Jake. We just don't see a lot of split rows here. A lot of the guys don't feel the need to run a split row over the corn ground also, you know, but ooh, green rye, eh? I need to talk to Derry. He's the one that always watches out for that stuff. Oh, it's on the mod hub. I'll have to go look for it, Benny. What's up, Jesse? Stiffy. You need to, like, I don't know if you keep changing your name or not, but it's just been a while since I've been streaming, I guess. Aaron, it's always the topic of conversation when you get into the realism of Farming Simulator to affect the crops and everything. They had it back. One of you guys got to help me. It was either 15 or 17. We had a crazy, the moisture would affect it. If you sprayed, that would affect the moisture too. The pH and everything in the ground, like precision farming and all that. I want to say it was like in 15 we had that. And you want to talk about realism. We need to get those guys to bring that back. 2 channels. It wasn't all the way back in 13, was it really, Stiffy? Personal preference station, I fully get it. But to have a planter and a drill, that's where the big guys were like, if you're doing enough acres of it, I guess it makes sense to have a planter and a drill, because then you can do them both at the same time. But a couple of the other bigger guys I know, they just went to a planter, and they'll start off on beans because they're a little more residual to the weather and coldness and all that stuff. And then once it hits optimal for corn, they'll switch over to corn and try to bust that out as quick as possible, and then come back and get the end of the beans. It was either 15 or 17. Alright, Jake says 13 and 15. I honestly missed that one, but I can say in 17 I wasn't playing with seasons. In 19 I had to play with seasons. I don't think so, Jesse. I don't think 19 had it as crazy as it was before. Maybe that's what it was. They had something close to it, though. Yes, hay drying needs to come back. Mow it, let it sit for 2 days, go bale it. Ah, see, that's a big kicker. Up where I'm at station, corn, soybeans. You might get the occasional beef farmer that will do the winter rye or triticale and alfalfa for their cows. I mean, dairy farmer, beef farmer type deal. But it's mainly corn and soybeans. Rye has been coming popular around here again because the big guys are doing their own seed for their cover crop. But also these big guys that have enough ground are able to put that in and sell it to the co-ops. So now the drill's kind of starting to become popular around here again. Ah, Twin Cities. I can't remember what Dinez did to that map so much, Jesse, for that. Zachary, I really haven't even talked to DR lately. I know we're close. I need to talk to him. We've just been so busy with summer, and I don't know about you guys, but kids going back to school and stuff, life got busy. So I had my end rows done in a couple passes before I was able to reset my acre counter, but we're already at 10 acres. What'd I say this was? Like 70 something? Yeah. And I'm too broke. I can't go and buy another field or anything. The wheat will be ready to harvest, should be next month, I believe. Oh, I did wheat, so it's June. I actually want to switch that, because the one I made for my personal stuff, it's actually double cropped. So if you did winter wheat, it would be ready about May, June. And then if you did summer wheat, it'd be like July, August. All depends on what kind of winters and everything you got. Jeez, Jake. Nobody... I shouldn't say that. The state's giving us money for cover crop up here because the soil management and everything. Which, it's kind of funny how that goes. You do cover crop. Now we introduced a bunch more pests into the ground because of the rye that's in there for the fall and winter. You got to have a 90% germination rate. So some guys put it on... put the rye on with their big box spreader, or you got a couple people that'll go around for the co-op and drill it in. But in order to get the money, you got to have a 90% growth rate, germination rate on it. And then you are not allowed to harvest it. So what some of the guys have been doing is they come in with a no-till planter, plant into it. And from my understanding with that, it's supposed to take care of the weeds, so you'll come right back around in about a week or two and spray it, so that way it is dead and allows the crop to grow that you just planted. And it's supposed to limit another spraying application. I'm right there with you, Stiffy. Summers get challenging. We've been racing. I thought we would take this weekend off, but boy wanted to go racing last night, and it turned out to be really awesome. Between his races and then a couple of our friends down there, the one being the pro guy, racing against another older pro guy, and it was just a battle and a half, but it was really freaking good. I ain't kidding, Outlaw, dude. It's look up YouTube on a couple videos. All I gotta tell you is make sure you save a copy of an unedited version of the map. Do not mess with too much, and separate them out. You're going to do a lot of testing, you're going to have a lot of errors, and you're going to do a lot of Googling, but it isn't too bad. Jake, they don't do tillage anymore. Where are you at? You like southern? Southeast side of the states? Aaron, so most of the modding has been going about the same. The hardest part about modding is with the vehicles and their files and everything like that, but you could go on to Giant's developer network, set up an account. You could probably come about finding some instruction manuals on there and everything, and then the other thing was Google, YouTube. That is the best place to learn. A lot of the forum sites have gone. I mean, Reddit might have some, but I don't get into Reddit much. And Benny's right. Your log file. Make sure you know how to access that. Make sure you know how to open it. You're going to start editing anything, you're going to want Notepad++ for the XML side. And, I mean, to get started, that's the perfect one to get started. I did the XML stuff first. Some people go Blender first, and that is what it is. Oh yeah, you are down there far enough. They don't do tillage anymore. I call people crazy for not doing tillage, dude. Oh, get out of here, Derry. I was going to put RCR on a 16x map to begin with. I'm with Benny on that one. But, Derry, while you're here, you should send me your good triticale textures sometime. I want to switch my rye out from rye to triticale, because I only wanted that stuff to chop anyways. Well, there you go, Aaron. You're not far off from fully modding for Farm Sim. There's a lot of things you can do in Blender that I'm going to say probably won't work with Farm Sim's crap. The vertices is like huge. You'd love to make the most detailed model in the world and have it printed out and be beautiful and play with it in game, but that ain't going to work. You actually got your setup going again? I thought you were busy with school or some crap, Derry. Oh wait, no, you're busy on the farm. Now you're back in school. We're getting close to. Blender is the one that's going to give you the most frustration and take the longest to learn. If I was to do it all over again, I would have learned Blender before I did anything with Farm Sim side of it. I hear that, Derry. I hear that. Yes, that too, Stiffy. I'm not gonna lie, I sat here for 3 weeks once working on the same problem, and it was I wasn't paying attention enough type problem. It wasn't that I was trying something new, but it's going great, Cole. How you doing, man? It's going to be a boring night of going back and forth in a field with a planter. I got to get this stuff done. There's nothing interesting and fun about it. Pleasant, I don't think an Alice Chalmers could pull this planter. Not through these hills. And I don't feel like keeping my head still today with track IR, so I'm not going to be in cab a whole heck of a lot. Oh, they actually did that rather than doing some funny joke. Interesting. Betty. Alright, so you two sitting here saying that you guys are fanboys of PVFs, and obviously he has that tractor turned up. You're D21, huh? Yeah, just a small 24 row Pleasant. No big deal. Cheesy, how you doing, dude? I'm great. Kinda out of Fireball, though. It's Sunday night. I'm dreading going to work tomorrow. Mondays always suck. Alright, Pleasant. If she can have this done before breakfast, how much fuel are we going to be pumping through her? Yeah, Benny, I didn't do any of my work Friday, like paperwork-wise stuff Friday. We got work done, but I got to go tomorrow morning and get all of that done right away in the morning. I'm not looking forward to it. You sure about that one, Pleasant? Get right down in here. Ooh, I think I was up in the 500 range. I can't remember on this one. .438, close enough. But it's 2-track. What, Drew? The 2-tracks got so much more slip going than the wheel tractors do, regardless. So, hey, Pleasant, you work with what you got. It's kind of a blessing in disguise. They're cheesy. It's one of those don't overdo it because Monday's tomorrow. Yes, Pleasant. Yes, I am. Get out of here, Mick. And it was still only 2-wheel drive. I wouldn't make it down a dirt road. I got that on the drill over there on the flat ground there, Derry. I didn't know which one I wanted to go. So I kind of said, you know what? The 2-track can go on the planter, fit in between the rows. We'll be fine. Barn building? You building another farm there, Pleasant? Alright, let's go over and just take a peek. She's cruising right along. How many hours do I got on this tractor? Oh, right. That service thing fixes those, or changes the hours. That sucks. Alright. I don't have it, Pleasant. I don't trust your D21 by any means. She's probably just going to run out of fuel every pass. Oh, Jake, no. Pleasant, he's making a nice big old, I better not. No, Cheesy, this is, vehicle... Yeah, vehicle control add-on is the one I use. So, you got line snap with it. And there's a bunch of other things with, like, your differentials and whatnot that you can mess with. Then the nice part is, if you use it and you don't have track IR, and that's one main reason why I came into VCA, is when you turn, it would turn the camera, so you wouldn't have to like try to turn with your mouse and everything. And then you could set up a control to do a quick peek backwards, sideways, and whatnot, but my track IR overrides all that. And yes, the differentials actually do work. They actually do help. Auto drive is just to take your vehicles from point A to point B, and or sell crops out of your bends and stuff. Then course play is the one that will do the field work way better than Giant's AI does. I've used course play since day probably back in 13. 15. 13 and 15 I got into course play. I'll tell you one thing, Outlaw, I'm going to be ooh, Derry, get out of here. Outlaw, I'm going to be having to prep for that sooner or later, too. That wheat might actually just have to go right into alfalfa field. Maybe. We'll see how quick we get into cows. Alright, Derry, let me have it. Why do you like GPS more than a line snap? You have to go into the menu, adjust everything and whatnot. All I got to do is Alt-W, snap. Oh, God, Pleasant. You have that all wrong. The steering wheel is for men. GPS is for the ones that sit to pee. And VCA is just virtual. Oh, that's too good. Benny. Jeez, man. I did it on the end rows, Pleasant. This is just for stream's sake. Makes it easy. Isn't that right, Taz? Have a good one, Outlaw. I'm not gonna lie, when I was setting up the stream tonight, I'm like, oh man, I could just go to bed. One late night ruins it all. More Crown and Apple guy. Crown Apple. That's interesting, Pleasant. It is good, though. I'll agree with you on that one. Yes, Derry. I need to get a handful of guys together to help me with chopping. Crown Apple and Sprite. I was putting Mountain Dew in it before. Twisting the words around again, Pleasant, or you gotta dig the crap out of your ears? I gotta get a handful of guys together to do silage. I gotta get there first. I want mine making it for full couple years on this map before 25 comes out, but at this rate, I don't know if that's gonna work. I'd still probably come back 22 and play this for a while 25 gets sorted out. I don't feel like doing all the converts myself. Oh no, the dairy. This one's on a server. I don't know if the other guys are going to continue to play or not, but I plan on keeping this one rolling. I got to go through and get some mods cleaned out and everything like that on this. And then I could possibly open it up to more people, but I also have to be careful because we had a little leak go on before that some of you may know about, that I really don't want that going on again. Well, I'm out of corn seed. Yeah, let's go down here because I wasn't paying attention. No, he's been busy playing other games, is what he told me, Tillman. Or, excuse me, Stiffy. I haven't been around in VCA the last couple weeks that much either. When your field touches right next to the road, it's kind of nice. Now, where's my truck? I probably should have tested this before the stream. The seed tender is supposed to work, but I'm not sure. Google that one, Cheesy. I thought VCA was in the mod hub. I'm pretty sure it is, actually. I really can't fully blame Legacy on this one because you know what he's going to come back and say, Derry. My boxes have nothing to do with it. My boxes work just fine. Drake, how you doing, man? Alright. Oh, I got the long spout on it too? Why'd I do that? This isn't going to work then, is it? I wonder. Yes, that's a sign there, Pleasant. Alright, we'll do it this route then. You got 50 kitties? I'm a little concerned why you got so many cats. Oh boy. Okay. Where am I going? This way. We'll just do it this way for the sake of the stream. I'll figure this out later. I think I just need my shorter pipe on it, which is fine because the old planer I had, yes, this one would have been the one I needed, but upgraded planers. Thunder, get out of here, dude. We are only wannabe BTO on Hubbard. Oh, trust me, Benny. After a while, it just gets annoying having a big old one hanging around all the time. Okay, now that makes it hard. There it is. Gee, Stiffy. You guys. Alright. No. Phone work is done. Fender, you just jump in here to give Benny crap. Oh, hey, nobody told me. I forgot to close my lids. Alright, ladies. I feel bad for shutting this one off early, but I need to jump out of here. I'm with Benny on this one. Like a freaking squirrel. Huh? What? Not bad, Fender. It's really not. But I got to cut out of here early today. Hopefully be able to get you guys some videos up for this week and everything. And continue playing. I kind of missed my 4th Gen dairy farmer save. So I want to bring that back in. But I will be trying my dangest to get some videos in. Work's been tough. And then Labor Day coming up, I'll be dirt biking again. So hit and miss here. But again, thanks to each and every one of you for stopping in. Appreciate it. Till next time.